Finally, a movie.
A real movie.
A real movie.
Mario's like, what the heck? We're not a real movie?
No, this is a real movie, and I am excited to talk about it. Let's do it. Welcome back to another episode of the Know Nothing Show.
Happy May 4th. May the 4th be with you.
May the 4th be with you,
you guys
sir.
sick of hearing that today? Because you just hear it all day.
All day long.
I got up, logged into work, and it was like the first thing I saw. I was like, oh my goodness. All right.
I got to say, when I went to work wearing this shirt, not many peeps commented, and I was a little sad.
Interesting.
Okay. I know.
I got a lot
I work
of it.
with terrible people. I wish I
got a lot of it, which I don't mind. I didn't mean that in a bad way. It's
fantastic.
So it's exciting.
Hey, let's talk about this thing that you are making us drink here. This is Day Ghost by Marble, a local brewery here in collaboration with Meow Wolf.
Listen, we love Meow Wolf here in New Mexico.
It's fantastic.
It's what
it's
we
like,
do. It's everywhere.
Created
right here in New Mexico.
Exactly. And by Game of Thrones creator George R.R. Martin.
Yep.
Fantastic place. Not sure they got a home run here with the brewski.
It said rice on the can.
This is a Japanese-style rice lager. I don't know what that is.
Neither do I.
I don't know
all
what
the
that
beers
means.
in the world. Japanese whiskey, though, whew, that stuff's great.
And this is not. And I'm sad. It's okay. It's not.
Fine.
It's not terrible.
It's fine.
If you drink a couple, maybe
it tastes like what the can looks like.
Chaos.
Or
right?
it tastes like when you walk into Meow Wolf and everything just like hits you in the face.
And
you don't know what to think or where to look.
A lot of flavors. Yeah.
Lots of flavors.
Dare I say overstimulation is probably what you're getting out of this.
I don't know what to think because there's good flavors and there's bad flavors, but they're all mixed in together.
It is crisp though. Cold is definitely the way to drink it. Yeah. It's like really
just summertime beer is what it is.
Really light, really crisp. But yes, there's an overstimulation here of flavors going on, which is not my favorite, especially in a light beer when I feel like I'm supposed to be able to just drink six of them.
Yeah.
It attacks you a little bit.
There's a little bit of IPA in there.
It's a little abrasive. Not a fan of it. Not the worst beer I've ever had by any means.
It's totally fine.
I'm gonna say drinkable, very drinkable. I'll probably finish it. Again, I like that it's cold and crisp. That alone, I think, for me, gets it a 6.
Yeah, I'll do 6.5.
Okay,
because that's passing.
Yeah, like you're good.
Yeah.
You made it.
You're not the dumbest kid in the class. You're not the smartest.
You didn't fail, right? If someone brought it over, I'd be like, well, all right, that's okay.
Got the job done.
I'll go for it, I guess. I'll do it.
6.5 Marble.
All right, 6 Day Ghost Japanese style rice lager.
Sponsor us, Marble. Yeah, we'll drink more of your beers.
We drink local.
Yep.
All right, let's get to the big one. We went and saw Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3.
Into the forever in a beautiful sky.
What did you think?
I don't want to sound negative.
Ooh.
I don't want to sound negative.
I didn't expect you to go there.
I know.
Right away. What's happening?
The first thing I'm going to say, and I've said this about a lot of movies lately.
Okay.
This movie's just a little bit too long.
Oh,
it's just a little bit too long.
All right.
It is 15 minutes too long. 2.5 hours.
Yeah.
Is a long time to sit there and watch something. And it's not for me. I love movies. I've sat through 4-hour movies before with zero
going on
issue at all.
Yeah.
But for superhero epics, they seem to be getting longer.
Yeah.
And 2.5 hours is a very long time. So that's the first thing I'll say.
Okay.
Second thing is I've been excited for this movie. I've had relatively high hopes for this movie, mostly because I thought it was going to be emotional, and it was.
Yeah.
There was a lot of heartfelt moments. This was a team movie, a very good representation of the Guardians of the Galaxy.
Yes.
Gamora, the last time we saw her, 100%. The only thing that I didn't like was she wasn't a part of the team.
She was not a part of
like
the team.
they had to find a way to put her back in to like get her on the adventure.
Yeah.
But like she was a different person, and I understand that. I get it.
Yeah.
She's not the same person. She's from a completely different timeline. I get that, but I was very sad because I'm like, she is a part of them. And at the beginning they're like, she's dead to us, and I'm like, oh crap, yeah, like I totally forgot.
Whoa.
Totally forgot about everything.
She did die. Yeah.
But the team aspect is always super exciting. The humor I really enjoyed for once. It's kind of a Rocket Solo movie, you could say. I mean, if you were going to do a Rocket Solo movie, this is the story we would probably tell.
It's a Rocket Raccoon heavy movie.
Yes.
Yeah.
But I mean, I really liked it. I enjoyed it. The Adam Warlock stuff was very strange as well.
Yeah.
Somebody definitely forgot to put him in the movie. For sure. Like, they were done. They were like, all right, cool. We got May 2023. We got Adam in there.
Oh shit, no! Put him in some
call
random
Poulter back
stuff.
And like, we'll just get him. That's how I felt.
We made him get all
jacked for nothing.
He got all
like
jacked.
Waiting to like film his stuff, and
he's like, I'm just waiting for that call.
But I did enjoy it. It was a very fun time.
Yes.
And I'll end it with this again because it all sounds so negative, and I don't mean it to be because I did truly enjoy this Guardians more than 1 and 2. I'll probably have to go back, rewatch them just to make sure. But I think this movie was like, I'll remember this movie. I'll definitely remember this movie.
Yeah.
But I think at least for me, a lot of people will disagree, and that's fine. But I'm very much over the in space, big weird type monsters. Type of thing. I'm ready to come back to Earth and save your local city.
Okay.
And that's how superhero movies started.
I know what you're saying.
That was the root of it, was like defending your own home planet.
Yeah.
And now we're like so far removed from Earth.
Right.
And I'm like, but I like being here on Earth. Like, to me, that makes it a little bit more real.
Right.
Like when it is your own planet, your own people, like a city you've been to, and you're like, oh my God, this city's going to get destroyed. All my stuff is here. And that's not a bad thing. I'm not saying Guardians is bad in that sense.
They kind of go to Earth.
Yeah, they do. They do.
They kind of do.
I mean, it's definitely got the James Gunn stamp of weirdness on it all over.
Yeah. All over it.
But that's what, like with Ant-Man, with Thor, with this, with a lot of stuff, like it's been so space heavy and colorful and weird.
Right.
And I like that. I have a good time every time I do it. But I'm ready for like the more grounded, like we're here to defend Earth and humans and like that type of stuff. Yeah. That's just how I feel. That's not a knock on Guardians. That's just kind of a
like where you're at.
A feeling of superhero movies overall. I'm like, dude, everything's in space.
Let's get it. Let's like rein it back in.
Like, I don't need to be the farthest reaches of the galaxy anymore. Like
Iron Man like saved Earth. Like,
actually, I'm going to end it with this.
Okay.
I liked how the movie ended. Like, hey guys, we all need to go live our own lives now.
Yes.
We've done this.
That was awesome.
We've teamed up, and that's like such a satisfying ending to me.
Mm-hmm.
That's why I really liked this movie, because the ending was so satisfying. So that moment for me was the emotional moment.
Where they all guys, went their own way.
We have to go. Like I need to figure out who I am outside of you guys.
Yeah.
And I'm like, that's a superhero moment.
Right.
When you have to make that call. So it was good. It was a very good movie.
Yeah, I agree. I think it was
the rocket stuff.
Guardians of the Galaxy, Rocket Raccoon.
Yeah.
This movie was fun, and you're right.
Yeah.
I'm James gunned all over this movie.
Yeah,
for sure. It reminded me a little bit of, or there were moments where I got the same feeling as The Fifth Element. It's just like the strange weirdness. Maybe a lot of the costume design is just. Kind of reminds me of that sort of flavor, which again, sci-fi fans I think will really appreciate that.
Yeah, no,
it is it is weird. It is a good weird.
Yes.
Right. And
some of the stuff's gross.
Yeah, I know. Gross. There are a lot of moments where you do kind of like you wince a little bit because just things that are getting torn apart. Or rapidly growing. Just you can use your imagination, and I really did enjoy the story of Guardians this time around. I agree. I think it's probably the best one. It definitely has, and I think it's because we care about Rocket so much that it is a reason to stick around to see what happens.
Yeah.
Right? It gives us a reason to watch the movie for 2.5 hours. The only thing that I really do not enjoy are flashbacks. And it's not because this movie doesn't do them well. I'm just not a fan
They're just
of flashbacks.
They're very frequent.
They're very frequent.
Yeah.
They're coming in at moments to pull on the heartstrings, right? So when it's a humor beat, action beat, all right, we need to get back to the heartstring pulling beat. Let's go back and tell Rocket's story. And it does. Yeah. And that story is good. I just always wish that stories would get told linearly and we didn't get the flashbacks because it doesn't actually pertain to what's happening at that time, right? We're just kind of getting...
it's just him recalling a memory.
Yeah, he's... Rocket Raccoon is suffering on a table and we keep going back during these like moments of crisis that the Guardians are going through. Then we go back and see what crisis Rocket was going through. And again, I really enjoyed the Rocket origin story. It's a Rocket heavy movie, and I did enjoy it. I personally am just not a fan of flashbacks, but the cast is phenomenal as always. It was not a Peter Quill story, right? It wasn't a Mantis story. They did a really good job of saying, hey, we need to come together for Rocket. Yeah. And I really thought that was a good idea. Let's get one of the Guardians in a problematic situation, and then we all need to come together to save our brother, right? That was a really good... I feel so bad for Will Poulter, man. I'm like, that guy was... Adam Warlock was almost a throwaway character. Almost. If he didn't save Peter Quill at the end, he would have been 100% useless in this movie. There's almost no reason he should have existed in this movie whatsoever.
It was just strange to me.
It was really not a good use of Adam Warlock whatsoever.
And I don't know anything about Adam Warlock at all, really.
It doesn't matter. They introduced a character that they're not using well.
Yeah. And I know he's a big deal. The only time I really ever came across him is because I think him and Thor had a little headbutt at some point.
Sure.
And they kind of did their own thing for a minute. But beyond that, I don't know really anything about him.
I don't know
where he belongs.
I don't either. And if you don't know anything about him, maybe if you know something about him, you can appreciate some of the nods, right?
But, exactly. But which I don't. So.
Which I didn't, But not knowing anything about Adam Warlock, the comic book character, I can tell you that Adam Warlock, the movie character, is practically a throwaway.
But I'm pretty sure Adam Warlock, the comic book character, is like a big deal.
Oh, then it's not.
I think that's why.
That's not the case. You think it's fan service? So if it's fan service,
1,000%.
Well, it doesn't work.
I think it is.
It doesn't work.
Yeah,
they could have definitely, but he saves Peter Quill at the end, and that's why.
Yes.
You bring him in. You're like, oh, he's invincible. He can withstand all of these different elements, and now we use him for this purpose, which is to save Peter. Yeah. And that's it. And that's why but man, if he did not have that moment, that second chance moment,
you would have forgotten about him.
Yeah, you never would have. Cosmo, cool. Whatever. There's a lot of things in here that, again, James Gunn is throwing in just to kind of be fun, right? Just kind of be quirky. There's just moments that have nothing to do with anything. A lot of the humor is like that too, right? There's moments where conversations are happening and they're just for fun. It's not to do anything, and that's probably goes to the movie is a little bit too long. Could have been 15 minutes shorter because there's probably a lot of moments where you didn't have to cut to people playing cards for whatever reason for that long to make the jokes, and that's the only reason we did that, right? Okay. So,
and I actually do appreciate this movie because I always thought Rocket was like a dick.
Yes.
And he was.
Yeah.
He was.
He is a dick.
And I'm like, dude, you're like our little rat. Like when people would call him things, yeah, he was funny and he had
his anger issues.
Get me his eye. And I'm like, dude, but you're a dick to your friends, bro. Like, why are you like that?
Yeah.
Again, after watching this movie, I'm like, oh,
and you know
okay.
why. Yeah.
Got it.
So,
which I appreciate the movie for, because it does give you a inside look at a character that you've only seen in a one-dimensional way.
Right.
So I think it is important.
Absolutely. That's what I'm saying. I really appreciate the character development this far along. I really appreciated.
Yeah.
I will also say I really, really, really wish someone would have died.
Oh God.
I wanted.
They won't never do that. Though.
Really wanted someone to die.
Really
someone to sacrifice themselves. Someone to have a hero moment of sacrificing myself to save everybody.
I thought it was for sure going to be Chris Pratt.
I thought Rocket was going to actually die and then go be with Lila. Like, I wanted him to
die.
die.
Away from his homie like that?
And she's like, not yet.
And I was like,
go back,
yeah.
save everybody. I'll see you in 5 minutes. Yeah. Like, that would have been a great moment for him to just go and die. Yeah. I will cry in a movie if you kill somebody after I care about them. And they should have killed Rocket.
I see it. And I love those moments.
Yeah.
I love those moments.
Me too.
Just because that is the hero's, that's why you're a hero.
Yeah.
You're a hero to save everybody else regardless of what happens to you.
Yeah, exactly.
And
that's what I wanted. That's what I really wanted. So last thing I'm going to say to wrap this up is great movie. I feel like we're back in 2019. We have this high quality film that has been made. Mm-hmm. We are getting this quality MCU. Again, I don't know if we're going to get this moving forward. I really hope so.
That'll be my closing comments.
I know. Gunn is not around anymore, so we're not going to get this kind of flavor.
Yeah.
But I'm hoping we are back to our 2019 MCU movie-making days, and we get out of this nonsense. It was basically a standalone movie. I really appreciated it and highly recommend watching it. I give this movie an 8 out of 10.
Okay. So no to everything you just said. I do believe that this was just a product of James Gunn being good at what he does.
Okay.
Is what I think.
Yeah.
I love, and you didn't say this, so I'm not saying you, but this is what I heard.
Okay.
When I got up, what was the embargo lifted? Monday, Tuesday?
Yeah.
Whenever it was.
Yeah.
I heard the MCU is back. No, it's freaking not. Just because you have one good play doesn't mean you gotta keep this up.
Yeah, you gotta
keep
it
it up. Cool.
Yeah.
But you still have the past couple years done some pretty awful things.
Right.
So no, at least in my opinion, no, the MCU is not back. Is this a very good sign? Of course it is.
Yes.
This is great.
Yeah.
Again, this James Gunn is gone now, so James Gunn's not making movies for you. So now you need to find other people that are going to make quality movies, which you can. You 1,000% can. You 1,000% should. But like on Tuesday morning, whatever it was, I'm like, guys, relax.
Yeah, calm down. Yeah.
This does not excuse the 16 whatever projects that came before it that were not great.
Yeah.
You guys were just a few months ago were saying how awful everything is because of Ant-Man. Like just a few months ago, you guys were pulling your eyes out of your head.
Yeah.
And I'm glad this movie was good. I liked it too. But again, James Gunn is now gone. James Gunn made two other good movies.
Yeah.
He made a good Suicide Squad. Like he makes good stuff. Like we do know that.
We know. Yeah.
And I hope the MCU's back. I hope the Marvels is good. I want the Marvels to be good. We didn't even talk about that trailer.
Yeah, I know.
I mean, I love Kamala. Like I'm going to watch this movie because of Kamala, not really for anybody else. But like, I want that to be a good movie.
Yeah, me too. Yeah.
We're half in space, half on Earth. So like after I saw the trailer, I'm like, okay, like we're not all in space all the time for everything.
We also didn't talk about Secret Invasion, and I think that that's going to be.
That'll
again,
be here
that has a
Earth.
potential to. That's an on Earth situation.
So like I am excited for the upcoming projects.
Yeah.
But again, you done some stuff in the past year.
Got a lot of making up to do.
One good thing is a great start, but for me that doesn't automatically make me personally forget about having to sit through Thor. Like
no.
you still made me sit like You still made me sit
You
through
still
that
put me
movie.
through that.
Yeah. So like it's gonna take more than a two and a half hour movie. Like
To fix all
give
that,
me the
yeah.
Marvels. Make the Marvels a great movie.
You have to earn your trust
Yeah,
again.
for me.
Yeah. Oh no, I
me.
agree with you. I
me.
agree with you.
But
It's
again,
just-
I think a lot of this was just James Gunn is good.
oh,
He's good.
okay. Yeah, I agree. What do you give it?
I give it a 7.5.
Okay, 7.5.
If it was 2.10, it would have been an 8.
yeah, if it was just like cleaned up a little bit,
Yeah.
a little tighter.
Yeah, a
you
couple
would've-
of cutscenes. Didn't
Didn't understand them
Again,
either.
That didn't bring the score down for me, but
It
a
was
7.5.
basically to say, hey, the Guardians are still around, and
Yeah.
Peter Quill is also still around. They're just not together anymore.
Which again is confusing for me because I thought a lot of the actors were like, "Hey,
I thought so, too.
I'm wrapping this up. I'm good."
Well, they were different like
So-
Gamora's done, right?
Yeah. So
Zoe
like,
Saldana's out of here.
yeah, but again, I'm pretty sure
She's
Chris
with the
Pratt-
Ravagers. I thought Chris Pratt was out too.
I'm pretty sure he is.
All
Just
right,
from
well,
what's
we'll
happening
see
in
what
the world,
happens.
I don't see him
Yeah, we'll
coming
see what
back.
happens.
But we'll see.
All
I'm
right.
excited. I'm excited for what Marvel's got coming up next. So don't think I'm
All
not
right.
because I am.
All right, Diego hates all MCU stuff.
Yep, they
Moving
suck.
on. We got a couple of trailers coming up. First one I want to talk to you about, the teaser is Twisted Metal.
Totally forgot about this. The game.
Like before you saw
Like
it come
before I
up.
saw it again, I was like, "Oh my
Like,
gosh,
what
I
the
haven't seen
heck?
this in 20 years."
I'm gonna go back and I feel like I can't talk about Twisted Metal without also talking about Gran Turismo. So I wanna pair these together. So the other trailer that came out that was a video game adaptation is Gran Turismo.
I know this track because I can't stop, man. I've raced it 1,000 times. That's what I'm talking about.
The reason I want to bring them up is because, well, one's a show. Twisted Metal is going to be a show on Peacock, so I'm already super worried about it.
Okay.
The other, Gran Turismo is going to be a movie,
Okay.
but Gran Turismo is a movie. It's a video game movie about a kid who plays Gran Turismo and then goes and tries to race in real life.
Correct.
Right?
Yeah.
Twisted Metal is about the game.
Correct.
Right? It's not like self-aware.
Yes.
Right. But
yeah.
Gran Turismo, the movie, is self-aware of the video game Gran Turismo.
Correct.
That drives me crazy.
Okay.
I hate that so much.
Okay.
I want movies to be made like Twisted Metal, where you're not self-aware.
Yeah. You're
Don't-
your own thing.
Don't mention the game to me
Yeah.
in the movie.
Yeah.
I don't care if your character knows it
Yeah.
or not. Don't do that. That drove me nuts.
Okay.
Just make a character
movie.
Yeah, just make a racing movie and call it Gran Turismo.
Yeah.
There would have been nothing wrong with that. Someone who starts off racing that sucks, because everyone sucks at playing Gran Turismo when they first
It
start.
is the hardest game
It's
in
the
the world.
hardest racing game to ever play.
The funnest game. It's so.
But when you
I
get
remember
good,
playing some of the early adaptations. I'm like, this game is so fun.
if you get good at it, it gets
Yeah, but
it's,
it is not-
it's so hard.
It is not Need for Speed where you just get
No,
in a car and
no.
drive. Like there is layers
No.
to this game, and
Right.
it takes time.
Yeah.
Like, the
Yeah.
game is
That's what I
so
mean.
time
You could have had someone who starts off racing right and gets good at the end. Like,
Yeah.
then that's basically the video game. But it's driving me crazy. So anyway, my thoughts are Twisted Metal. I love that it doesn't know that it's in a video game called Twisted Metal, but I'm super worried about it being on Peacock. It should be super rated R. It should be made by Max,
Yeah.
not by Peacock.
Yeah.
And this show is gonna suck, and Gran Turismo is gonna suck, and the video game adaptation world continues to suffer.
Yeah.
And hopefully Sonic 3 and Super Mario Bros. 2 can come back and save the day. You go.
So I don't remember playing Twisted Metal. I remember it being around. I don't remember playing it. I played Gran Turismo a lot. It was the first game I bought on the PS4,
Oh, dang.
PS5.
Oh, wow.
I don't know. I know I had it recently. Maybe not that recently. again, it's a very time-consuming game.
Yes. Oh yeah, absolutely.
So
people do spend their lives on it.
yeah,
for sure.
but I definitely love the game. I love racing games. I think it's interesting because as like the little kid that lives inside of me always wanted to, like when you were playing video games, you always wanted to go out in the world and do the thing.
That's true.
So the little guy in me is like, dude, whoa.
That's cool.
He gets to play the video game and then he gets in a real car and goes fast. That's awesome. Wow, I wish I could do that. And then the adult person in me that went to film school and like understands how things are done is like, what the hell?
Like that is stupid.
Why are we doing this? Please don't do that.
Yeah.
I don't want to know. No.
That's
Don't do
true.
that.
But that would be like making a movie about Call of Duty, except you're like, oh, let's find the guy that plays Call of Duty.
And the guy like pulls a headset on mic and like he's the real gamer.
Yeah.
I saw this guy on Twitch, so he can use a real. No, it doesn't work.
It's like a recruiter goes and finds the best Twitch player.
Yeah.
And then they're like, let's go ahead and recruit him, and he's gonna save us.
Yes.
It drives me nuts.
Yes, and that part I do understand. But there's that little guy.
Yes,
in me,
of
'cause,
course.
Like, you would play
Of course,
Madden,
yeah.
and you're like, I'm gonna go and tackle the neighbor kids. Because you just get hyped up playing a video game and you're super excited and you want to go do it.
Absolutely.
So when I first saw the trailer, that guy was in there. And then I watched the trailer again. I'm like, this makes zero sense to me.
Yes, it's stupid.
It's just odd. Am I going to watch it? Yeah, I'm going to watch it. Because it just looks cool. Fast car. Like, I'm all about that.
Yeah, absolutely.
Do I expect it to be good? I can't imagine it will be.
Exactly.
I just don't. But again,
it's not gonna
from
be.
The film guy inside of me is like, dude, no.
Don't do that. Yeah.
Again, the little kid in me that played this game growing up, and even as an adult, I'm like,
Yeah.
I'm going to go watch that.
Yeah. No,
I don't remember playing Twisted Metal. I really don't. I'm sure I did at some point.
The thing is, like Twisted
don't
Metal just
remember.
needs to be dark, and I hope it's dark. And we get like a little snippet of Sweet Tooth at the end that's kind of creepy, but I feel like it's not going to go there.
So silly.
If it's silly, I'm going to
be
be
so
so
silly.
pissed. We have after all of this, like we're still making video game adaptations that are silly and stupid, and that's just it's upsetting. It's discouraging. I get so frustrated.
Yeah.
It's not that hard, guys. It's not that hard.
I hope they never make a Call of Duty movie.
They're gonna make one, and it's gonna be a kid who plays Call of
Duty.
Duty.
And like, hey kid, you're going up to the majors.
Yeah.
Here's an M4, and like throws him a gun, and he's like, yeah. Some nonsense like that. It's gonna happen.
I hate this, man. People in boardrooms suck.
Whatever.
All right, moving on to a movie that I'm actually excited for that I think will be phenomenal. Dune Part 2.
May thy knife chip and shatter.
Finally, some Zendaya in here.
I know. What do you think?
Showing up at the end for
That
3 minutes.
really
She's gonna
pissed-
be in the movie.
That really pissed people off, huh?
That's what I'm excited about. We're gonna see some Zendaya this time
I
around.
know. Ooh, we got a crazy cast. We got Austin
Yeah.
Butler. We got Florence Pugh.
Yeah.
I mean, it's gonna be great. Batista's back. Like
I'm excited.
we're doing good here.
No Oscar though, man. That's
Yeah, I know.
That's tough.
I
That's
know.
super tough. I'm excited. Again, IMAX screening for sure.
Yes. Yeah.
Like hopefully an opening night situation. It's gonna be great.
Hope so.
These movies though, I'm okay with being long run times. I will say.
Yeah.
These movies almost have to be 2.5 hours.
I know. There's
to
so
get
much
through
going
everything
on.
that
The
you need to
world
say.
building alone.
It's insanity.
Yeah, it takes a lot, and
It's
so I
absolute
really
insanity.
enjoy it.
But I'm super excited for it. I was all in on the first one. Is in my top 10 of 2021.
yeah, me too.
So I'm excited for
It was
part
my
two.
number one.
Was
right?
your number one?
Yeah,
I think
for
it was
sure.
top 5 for me, for sure.
Because it was just great.
Yeah.
And I'm so excited. This is such a good year for movies.
Yeah.
I am
Got my
so
mouth
excited.
dry. I was watching the trailer. I was like,
Yeah, the desert. Yeah,
Like, it's
when
tough.
Paul is, I forget what Zendaya's character's name is, but he's like describing water to her.
and I'm
Yeah,
like, oh
you're
my
like,
gosh,
dang.
I'm thirsty.
You just like had a dry mouth your whole life.
Yeah. God.
Looks fantastic.
I'm excited.
Cinematography, the sound editing,
It's
score. I mean, it's all back, guys. It's
This
it's
is
gonna be
top-notch. This is
incredible.
top-notch. I'm excited.
Yeah, so I cannot wait. Dune Part 2. Excited.
But before that, we got a couple So
got
at
a
least
couple of things
to wrap up May.
Yep.
We have Fast X.
Fast X.
Which I'm watching. You guys don't want to watch it.
Of course, dude. Of course.
But they're this and they're not. I don't give
Shut
a
up.
nothing. I'm gonna go watch it.
Yes. A franchise that knows exactly
Daniela
what it
Melchior's
is.
in this movie, and she was just in Guardians, and I'll watch her in anything now because she's my new favorite. She's gorgeous. She's Portuguese. So I'm gonna go watch Fast X.
But the big question though is, are you gonna go watch The Little Mermaid?
See, I want to.
Okay. When's the last time you saw it?
The
The animated Little Mermaid. It's the last time you saw a little flounder flopping away
they look
inside
so
of the.
creepy.
They're
Oh
terrible.
my god! Why do they look? Yeah, they look like terrifying. Like
I'm actually
scary.
I actually have zero expectations for this movie to be good. I'm gonna go watch it. I'm gonna take the family to go
that's
see it.
what I'll have to do.
Yeah,
I have to go with you guys.
Yeah, you
'cause
come
I
with
cannot
us.
Be a grown
You
ass
come with
man
us.
sitting in the theater by myself.
Absolutely. Let's
At
just
the Little Mermaid
we'll make a
Disney
thing of it. You can come with us.
I'll run
we'll
into
watch
you
it.
guys.
Oh, hey,
What are you guys?
Woo!
I'll sit with
Oh,
you guys
man,
instead
yeah.
of being a weird guy in the corner.
You're in
the children's.
You're in
movie.
J19. I'm in J20. Wow.
Exactly. Like that's how it's gonna have to be.
How did that happen?
100%. Because I'm not going to this movie. Hold on.
Okay.
But yeah, I do. Like I do want to watch it.
I don't.
I'm not. It's just another Disney adaptation to me. I'm watching these movies because I loved them as a kid. And
Yeah,
now
yeah,
it's
yeah.
like real people doing this.
Yeah, they get my money for sure.
Yeah.
They get my money because I'm curious. I have curiosity about the movie more than anything. I'm not excited about the
Yeah.
movie. I don't think it's going to be fantastic. I actually think it's not going to be that great.
I don't
but
think any Disney-
it has my curiosity.
Well, just because no live Disney movie has been good. I
No.
guess Beauty and the Beast has been the only one.
it's been like the best one of all of them.
Which it
Yeah.
wasn't a 10 out. It was just the best out of
Maybe
everything
Snow
we've
White
seen.
has a chance. I mean, we'll see with Rachel Zegler, right? And that definitely stands a chance. But, yeesh, man,
I mean, we'll
don't-
go. We'll go.
Yeah, we'll be there. But
Fast X first.
Fast X, then Little Mermaid.
So I want to see Jason
That,
Momoa.
that'll.
blow
I
stuff
know.
up. That's-
He's so charismatic. I
Yeah.
love watching him on screen.
Yeah.
But we got those to round out May. We got a couple of things we're doing on our own.
Yes,
I wanna
yes. Me
mention
and Sam don't have a lot of time to always go see movies in the middle of the week.
Yeah, and that's
as
okay.
We both have full-time jobs.
Full-time
that
jobs.
need to be done between 8 and 5 every day.
So
that's what we're doing. But we throw a lot of stuff out individually on our own for whatever we just feel has any sort of value. So please check those out. Let us know your thoughts.
Yes.
Sam does some pretty intriguing mystery games.
Got a
People
mystery.
are asking me about it. I'm like, dude, I didn't make this. Don't ask me. I have no idea.
Mystery reviews. Yeah, I'm getting a lot of good feedback on those so far.
Yeah, so
I
thank
got to
you
make
guys.
them a little harder. My next one's gonna be harder. I'm not gonna make it as obvious because
Okay.
everyone's guessing too easily.
Yeah.
I want some more chit chatter. So
Okay.
got another one of those coming up. You're gonna be doing some solo reviews on things you're watching. You
Yes,
got
yeah, I'll
more
probably
more
go-
reviews coming out.
Yeah, I'll do a couple of reviews on my own. I'll probably go see some not blockbuster hip movies this month.
Cool.
So that's what I'm going to focus on, just some of the not mainstream stuff.
Lot going on the channel. It's more videos up than ever before. There's
Yes.
not going to be dull moments like there has been in the past. So subscribe, click on the bell. We got a lot coming. Please comment.
Yep.
Let us know what you think.
We love the interaction. It's
I
starting to
know.
get there.
It's
It's cool to
it's
talk. It's
so
super cool
exciting.
to talk to people that are like, "Hey, no, I don't think so. I think it's this." I'm like, "Cool, dude. Let's talk about
love
it." So it's
it.
super, super cool.
I love it. So let us know what you think, guys. We really appreciate it. If you made it this far, thank you. But until next time, guys,
Drink local.
maybe not Day Ghost. It's
Unless
okay.
you're going
though.
to Meow Wolf, and then you need that trippiness to it.
Yeah, maybe just drink some actual Japanese whiskey. All right, guys. Thanks for watching. We'll see you later.
Adios.
Bye.